Hello and welcome. Today is the first day of February 2017. Quick video. If I were a betting man, which I am, and I were betting on these markets, which I am not, I would have played long basically when maybe 10-15 minutes before the video in which I stated both Bitcoin and silver broke out, as that's when the 1734.35 price level would have told me it's good to bet long. Where would I have sold? It would have been right at this top. Why? Because that's where this line happened to be and still happens to be for its Fibonacci from this high, which will be eliminated after today's date. This shown on the screen, but this number up top, you will still see 2123 on the high. So key Fibonacci played out, was resistance. We can see today that the price went down to exactly this level at 1736, which is the exact number this is. So the first level I would expect support to be found was exactly such. I came in stating 1725. It didn't even do that. So if I was betting to buy, I would have not got it, because I would have put an order in for 17 and a quarter, and that order would not have been executed. Throughout the day, I would have noticed, okay, this is showing that failed breakdown, and it was evident to me roughly at around price area 17 and a half, 1740s, that this thing was going to get going, and it really looks this way still, that it's going to continue to go up further, as it has had this bullish day, retesting this key Fibonacci level I've been mentioning on the weekly chart, and even psychologically numbers speaking, that 18 is probably where the next target zone is going to come into play. So why is it that I don't bet on these markets? Number one, if I were to do this full time, it would literally be looking at charts like 50 hours a week, which I really wouldn't want to do. Then the bankroll needed to play that you have to have is, I recommend to be very high, something in which I don't have. And if I did have, within the banking system and whom you play with, a lot of those brokers pretty much all affiliated within the banking system, making it very difficult to play the games. And when I did, it was just not fun to begin with anyway. I have more satisfaction playing probability favorable long shot odd games where you're risking $5 to win thousands or many hundreds. And of course, I'm talking about taking 5 to win 5,000 with what should be a 1 in 6 or 800 chance. But that's neither here nor there. I don't enjoy playing these games, but I do enjoy making these videos that I've been doing. And I did come up with this chart in here. I drew this up last night, a little after midnight, as this thing was really looking, and it was just a random chart that I looked at, was just looking like it was going to break down to this level. And when I put this into the short term, what I realized was that this thing was resisting what was a very key level, that on the breakdown, and I was basically looking roughly around here, any weakness that I see here, I would think it's a good bet to go down to the 878 level, which, as I reported this earlier, that's exactly where it happened to be. So as a betting person, again, the bet would be short at 888 to go to 878. That's a gain of a dime, 1.2%. Your stop would originally be about 0.4%, maybe now 0.2% of a loss. And then, of course, I was mentioning it'd probably be a decent buy opportunity, but well below the line. And these are the type of games that strategy in playing, but quite frankly, it's something that I would just don't enjoy doing. That's why if I do a video like this, I want to make sure there's at least enough people that would make it worth doing, because I'm considering putting out like a 20, 30-minute video. If I put out for $2, if I can get like 30, 40 people, that would be like unbelievably unexpected. That would be like, okay, $60 for hopefully 3 hours of time. Yeah, why not? And then, of course, the big thing is trying to make the channel grow. But I'm unable to do it right now with a few hundred views and basically ad revenue, which I'm way against as it is anyway, to be 1 cent every 5 views or so. It makes it just not worth going into heavy detail to find these kinds of setups, which mathematically are amazing plays long term. But it's just a casino gambling game that I just don't enjoy playing too much that I happen to be good at. Anyway, take care.